Please.
Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back. Football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, the world's most followed league, Peter, certainly the wealthiest, and while I would predict another almighty tug of war between the giants of Manchester, London, Liverpool, it would be nice to see another romantic story as we did roughly a decade back.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
Looking for the run. Now it's Tevez. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is little doubt that Carlos Tevez will be a headline maker, a bringer of relentless drive and energy.
Yeah, he's dynamic, clever, and regardless of where he starts, he tends to play without a fixed position. I suspect he'll operate centrally, but his vision and work rate will mean he'll play out wide and deeper when needed. He's a nightmare for any defence to track.
That's him in a nutshell. He's having a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Granit Xhaka. So it is still 0-0. Robbie.
Sunderland always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's a very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Wonderful pass, can he get there? And scores! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Granit Xhaka. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Tevez. Ambitious ball here. And it's been played through. That's the keeper's ball. That's gone loose. And he's lost his man here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Cross needs to be good. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Hakimi. And it's Berbatov. Shot could be on. He's shifting from big chance. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lukiele. Alderete. Now Sadiki. Now it's Brobby. Spread it left. Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this? Tevez. Driving on and making good... Applies! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Saya masuk deh. Udah di mana? Bang bisa.
Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slender... Oh, what has happened here? Tevez! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He hits the net. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Ya.
He was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Tevez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Tevez. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's quick to return it. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. And it's Berbatov. And he's picked out the run. Lukiele. Granit Xhaka. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played through into space. Oh, he's onto this. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Lefebvre. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Totti. Now it's Tevez. And this is Berbatov. Tevez. Now it's Hazard. It's Hazard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lefebvre. And here's Bobatov. And this is Tevez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have launched themselves in the desired manner. This is the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Tevez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think they could ask for any more on the opening day. You know, one which the manager looks visibly pleased with, and I think he has a lot of positives to take away from this.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Oh.
Gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. He's picked his way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is little doubt that Carlos Tevez will be a headline maker, a bringer of relentless drive and energy.
Yeah, he's dynamic, clever, and regardless of where he starts, he tends to play without a fixed position. I suspect he'll operate centrally, but his vision and work rate will mean he'll play out wide and deeper when needed. He's a nightmare for any defence to track.
That's him in a nutshell. The towering header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Laurent. That's destined for the flank. Anthony. Oh, that's fabulous. And a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No goals as yet. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Hartman gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Changes it with that pass. In early. Arsenal can try it again now. Burnley are looking to go forward now. Chona.
Burnley really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Shot a goal! And that was very necessary.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Tevez. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, good-looking ball. Walker. Ward-Prowse. And Laurent. That's going wide left. And it's Berbatov. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Anthony.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got away. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Now the ball in. Ups for safety. Oh, easy pickings there. Laurent. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Hazard. So what can they make of this? And that could set him on his way. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Burnley needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov, good driving run. Ward-Prowse. Chona, great vision. Walker. He has found the way through. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Coming on the field is number 27. Substitutions taking place.
Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Arsenal are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Burnley
Number
have opted
11.
to make another change
Number
here.
2. Walker. Coming on the field.
And he can clear it away.
Number 10. Marcus Edwards. Number 7.
That's
number
a risky
6,
ball, you've got to say. Tuanzebe. It's a good run down the right. Ward-Prowse. Aimed beyond the defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi. Xavi Alonso. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and...
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Light up waters, I'm drowning into you. Light of heavens, our kisses higher than the mountains. All the colors, all the colors in you.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Okafor. Calvert-Lewin. Bayer claims comfortable. And it's Tanaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Aronson. Goodmanson. He's found a way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's gone backward. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Tanaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tanaka plays it short. Delivers with a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tanaka goes short. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's in a great position here. There's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly. brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Xavi Alonso. And here's Tevez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Okafor. Hakimi powering forward here. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hakimi finding himself in space. Forced to go back. Robson! Well, now that's another chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Donadoni! Cleared without hesitation. Leeds are looking to go forward now. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! Goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And here's Berbatov. Now it's Totti. It's Totti! Oh, what has happened here? And he's in on chance, surely! He's got it all! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Arsenal looking composed, content, comfortable. Tevez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross from Hakimi. Biol can get it clear. Bogle. Aronson. And he's managed to get free. Aronson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Space for him to turn and look. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that pass just didn't quite work. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba venturing down the left. And it's Totti. And here's Tevez. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Tevez. Tevez going forward. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Tevez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Taking place.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Piero. He is through here. Bogle. Looking for options for movement. Brilliantly cut out. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Leeds clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Calvert-Lewin receives it in a good position here. Spread out to the left. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, he's found support out wide, so no flag here. He's got away. Donadoni tries one from range. Oh, brilliant from Donadoni! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
A case now of complete control.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Arsenal are almost home and dry now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tevez. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. It would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Maybe 3 minutes at a time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Driving on and making good progress. Stealing on board. It is close, but that is the last of it. It's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. But that's right, the man of the match award, and there is
Masih